Good morning. Welcome to Saturday morning with the Bearded Nomad Van Life. Now that the flooding's all done, back to one of my two spots by the Star Creek. It was a beautiful night to sleep. It was cool. It was perfect. I didn't have to have my fan on. I didn't have to. It wasn't hot. It was perfect. I didn't upload the videos that I took the other day, last week when the flooding started. But I know I had pulled in here and the water was actually right here at the edge. It was already up that far, and then I went to work, or it was after work Wednesday night, and then by Thursday, when everything crested, this entire lot that I'm parked in was underwater. And I would say, from the marks on the trees and the dirt on the leaves, the water was higher than my van and went all the way up almost to the road. But made some frozen waffles on my toaster, on my toaster setup that other van lifers have. This thing is awesome. Made waffles. It was great. Now, I'm not one. I'll tell you, I had a couple takes of this video already, and I hate this. Oh, I don't know. It's just the way I am. I hate to ask for help. Because I've worked hard, busted my backside, worked a lot of overtime at my last job before I got fired. Almost killed myself because working 12-hour days straight through for a couple weeks with my heart condition is not a good thing. My body does not handle it. It will not handle it, and it eventually says, you're done. And that's twice now since my open heart surgery and finding out about my HCM. That's twice that I have got to where my body shut down because I was pushing too hard. Now, I always push myself because I feel if I stop pushing myself, I'm giving up and giving in to my condition, and then feel like a failure. So I continue to push the best I can. I'll be going to work here I got the opportunity, got asked if I wanted to work 4 extra hours today on my day off. And then I'm scheduled to work tomorrow, my full day. And then I'm off Monday and Wednesday, and I work Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. For the start of the new pay week starting tomorrow. 5th week at my new job. And 5th week is the first week where I'm not working just Monday to Friday. Feels weird. Not sure how I'm gonna. It's gonna feel weird waking up, not going to work on a Monday, then go to work Tuesday, and then not go to work Wednesday. Thank God I don't think I have to do that, but maybe once a month. So, but I got asked if I wanted to go in for extra 4 hours. I said absolutely, because I need the money. I gotta get. It's September now, September 11th. Never forget our fallen Americans and a lot of other people from around the world that lost their lives that day 20 years ago. I remember I woke up to a phone call saying, oh my God, turn on the TV, and spent the day even when after going to work and seeing it on the TV at work. But I watched that whole morning and watched the towers fall. No matter what you believe, that was a terrorist act, but it was foreign and domestic terrorism. A lot of people lost their lives that day for nothing, or for the fact of greed by people just wanting to give a reason to go to war and take things from other people. This completely goes against what I believe. If we all just work together, the world could be a better place. We're always going to have some whack jobs that, due to their religion, because of what's written in their religion, they feel that violence against anyone else that's not in their belief should die. Well, we can't stop that. Well, we could, but it wouldn't be any good for the rest of us. So I don't know. I'm not sure what the solution is for that, but for the rest of us, if we all just get along and live together in harmony and peace, and just shut out all that evil negativity and keep it on the outside, that's all we have to do. We can't stop it, but we can keep it. You're over there, we're over here, we're happy, leave us alone. And we could protect ourselves from them, do what's necessary, but just live our lives, and but that's a whole nother thing. So, but back to the fact that I hate asking for help, and I know I only have 10 subscribers, and I haven't been getting a lot of views lately, so I don't even know if only one person watches this video. The other 9 aren't going to see it or care, I guess. I don't know. But I had a friend, dear friend, special person in my life, talked me into setting up Venmo. And then another friend of mine was gonna buy something from me, and figured, if he didn't think he was gonna be home, so he said if I set up a Cash App, he could pay me Cash App. But then we ended up being able to meet up, and for me to give him the appliance cart that he was buying from me and give me the money. But so now I have a Venmo and a Cash App set up, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not one to ask for help. I'm not looking to be a beggar here, and or expect people to pay my way through the rest of my life, my short life that's left, because I'm still working. I got a full-time job. It doesn't pay. It's the second lowest paying full-time job I've had since I left my old career back in 2014. Been through a couple different careers since then, and this is the second lowest paying full-time job I've had. And this one doesn't, in 90 days I can get insurance, but apparently it's so expensive that I'm not going to be able to afford to pay for the insurance. Which, if Google's correct, I can still get my 2 heart medication prescriptions for like $20 a month without insurance. So I'll just pay for that myself. My monthly INR Pro Time finger stick blood work, I gotta contact the heart group in Lancaster and see what they can do for me cost-wise there. Because if they want me to do it every month, it's going to have to be fairly cheap. Because I can't afford insurance, but I'm sure I make too much to get state insurance. I can't afford to give up my job and just go without income for long enough to go through getting on. I know I could get disability for my heart condition. I could get on disability, but I'd rather not. If I can work, I mean, it would be nice if I got on disability, I could start traveling. But the fact that because I can work, disability is going to screw me around, deny me, make me reapply, deny me, reapply, deny me. By the time they get around to paying me, well, I still have a few bills that I got to pay every month. I can't go without income just so that I can get qualified and get approved for disability. I've already lost everything in my life that I've worked so hard for over the years, over the last couple of years, between my open heart surgery and then my wife and then getting divorced because I found out I'm dying of heart failure, and you know, that devastated me. That I lost everything. I lost stuff I swore I'd never sell, never get rid of, and it's all gone. What I have now is in my van and a few things in a 5x10 storage. That's my life. That's what I got left of my life, and I'm creating my new life here, my final chapter, writing the final chapter in my life book. But now I realized, it's September. I still need to get my Webasto gasoline dry air heater so that I can have safe heating in my van for the wintertime, for day and night while I'm at work. I need to keep the van warm. At night I need to keep the van warm. And that's a pretty big chunk of change that I don't know if I'm going to be able to come up with just working my full-time job, and even buckling down, it's going to be close. So, and I've also realized that my raw uncut videos, unedited videos, I'm not getting a lot of views. So I'm not sure if people just don't like my long drawn out video babbling. I know other people do similar videos and they got 100,000 subscribers, and people throwing them money at their PayPal and Patreon and helping them out. And I don't want to be that guy. I'm not trying to be that guy that feels like, I don't want to feel like I'm just asking, like I'm bumming people for money. And I'm not, and I don't want to do it because I'm not doing it because I'm lazy and don't want to work, because I do have a job. And I know that times are tough for a lot of people out there. I've been through it. We've all been through people have been through a lot of different things, and so I understand. But I also understand there's people out there that are doing well. Maybe somebody that's doing well might see this video, and if you feel compelled to help me out, because I'm thinking I'd like to, after doing some research, I know that my old laptop that I bought in 2014 is not going to be able to handle running Adobe Premiere editing software. So I'm going to need a new laptop. I'm also having issues here where within another 10 minutes my phone will tell me that I'm reaching my max storage because of stuff that I have saved in my phone that I don't want to get rid of, and I have no way to, I want it on my phone so I have it with me at all times to look at photos and videos and things, and it's not even a lot of that. It's just my phone doesn't have a lot of memory. It was fine before I got into trying to do YouTube videos, but now I'm gonna have to buy a used iPhone and have another line so that I can upload to YouTube or upload it to my laptop and be able to edit and then upload to YouTube. So I'm gonna need to I'm gonna have to get some stuff if I want to continue this YouTube. I know people always say, oh, you need a cell phone. Yep, well, but I'd like to make some better content. It'd be nice to be able to edit, because I've had lots of places I've been where I could have just done like a 2-minute video clip of stuff, and I could have all these clips, but then I have no way to put them together. I've tried to use the YouTube editor, just editing a video, and that's such a total pain. I mean, I am not the suave. I'm not the suave type for when it comes to devices and stuff like this. I'm not. So it's going to take a bit to learn, but if I had the right stuff, I think it might make it easier. So if anybody feels compelled or is able, or knows anybody that's compelled and able to donate, monetary donation, I'm going to put my Venmo and my Cash App in the description. And I'm also but for the Venmo, it is Gilbertvanlife, capital G, everything else is lowercase, ILBERTVANLIFE, Gilbert Van Life, capital G, everything else lowercase. Cash App is Bearded Nomad Van Life, just like my channel name. Capital B, capital N, and a capital V. Everything else is lowercase. So, Bearded Nomad Van Life is the Cash App. If you feel compelled, please and thank you. I'm still debating if I'm even going to start up a Patreon account or not. I don't know. But I definitely need my heater before it gets cold. And when I get that, to tap that into the gas tank, I know while the gas tank's down, I want to replace my fuel pump, because it's starting to have it has an issue that's not affecting the running of the van per se, but then again, it could be. That could be that other intermittent thing that only happens once in a while. I'm not sure. I have another part that I had bought a couple months ago, and I still haven't put it on because the intermittent issue is so far and few in between that I just haven't had time, or I forget about it because the van starts when I hit the key. But the van does have some stuff that mechanically wise that I need to do and want to do so that I know it's good and safe for driving, and there's other stuff that I want to have done before I start my travels. So if anybody feels compelled to want to donate towards that, you can be guaranteed that any money raised on Venmo and Cash App from here forward, that's I've had, I use it too when people want to pay me for stuff, if I'm selling them something or whatever, or, used to make necklaces, crystal driftwood necklaces, had people pay me that way for necklaces that I made and had given them months ago, and got paid that way now that I set it up. But if anybody makes a donation and it's for van, just, if there's I don't know how all that stuff works yet completely, but if there's a notation thing in there and you put in there that, for van, you put it in for that, that's what it's going to get used for. Guaranteed. Plus, I work at AutoZone, so I get 20% off parts. So that'll help a little bit too. That's one reason I took the job there over other jobs that I applied for, because I figured it would help me get, I could get parts a little cheaper. So I gotta get ready to go to work now for an extra 4 hours of overtime today. So love you all. Be kind, be nice. Help somebody out, no matter what it is. If you get, something you can do to help make somebody's day, just do it. It feels good to do that. Catch you all in the next one.